Hi, I'm standing on West Gambier Street, just west of South Sandusky Street, where on Wednesday, October the 14th, we had a water line break. It was discovered around 3 o'clock, and at 3:15 we had crews on site. We noticed a good deal of water piling up over here, and it was flooding the road. And so we had crews on site. By 4:30, the water break was isolated. We had everything shut off, and shortly thereafter we called the Ohio Utilities Protection Services, a gas company, and our own engineering and water department to locate all of the utilities to make sure we had all the utilities located before we started digging around. And so at about 7 o'clock, we were able to start digging around and found out that we had this 12-inch cast iron line, had about an 8-foot crack in it with a couple of significant holes. It was providing a lot of water pressure dropping in throughout the city. So we were able to isolate it. We were able to figure out what it is that we needed to do. So we removed the pipe. We removed about 12 feet of that section of the pipe and replaced it with new ductile iron to replace the cast iron. Ductile iron is more of the standard material needed in today's date for water lines. And so while about 11:30 we were able to finally get everything patched up, and by 12 o'clock the water opened up again, and we started flushing the system for about an hour, and our crews left the scene about 1 a.m. the following morning. The next day we had to come out and get samples to test for bacteria, and at that time when we needed to shut the water down, we notified the public of the citywide boil advisory. We wanted to just make sure everybody was going to be safe, so that's why we gave the citywide boil advisory. And anytime you do a citywide boil advisory, you have to make sure that the EPA is in the loop, which we've been keeping them informed along every step of the process. So Thursday morning, we were able to gather 20 samples from different parts around Mount Vernon, and we had to then put them through our incubator. It takes 24 hours to test for bacteria. And so here just recently, a little after 1 o'clock, we found that our water was bacteria free, so it's safe again for drinking, consumption, and usage in your homes. So anyway, what you need to know now is that while it is safe, you want to turn on your water you might experience some air pockets, you might experience some cloudiness in your water, you might experience some rust color. It's all normal after you have a water shut off and it comes back on. Just go to the highest point in your home, like an upstairs bathroom sink, turn on the water, let it run for a little while, and it should clear up, it should get rid of all the air bubbles. But if it doesn't, then I want you to call our water office on Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 and 4. You can call 740-393-9504. We'll have the number on the screen for you here. After hours, you can call our non-emergency dispatcher at 740-397-2222. And that number's on the screen for you as well. So if it doesn't clear up, call either one of those numbers depending on the time of day, and we'll send someone out to take a look and make sure you're going to be okay. Anyway, this is not the first time, nor will it be the last time that we've had a water main break, and so this particular water line was installed in 1965, and this is one of many that were installed that year. And so far we don't know of any other problems with the other lines at this point in time, but we're ready. And we know that we need to replace a lot of the infrastructure that we can't see under the surface of the roads and the sidewalks. And so we're working on a plan for that. In the meantime, we have to handle these emergencies, which I'm very proud of our crew and how they handled this emergency, both quickly and quick-mindedly throughout the entire episode. So we're all committed to making sure that you are kept safe. Having safe drinking water is one of the fundamental things that your local government can do for you. We take that very seriously. And again, like I said, I'm really proud of how our crew and our contractor, who went out of his way to make sure that we had the parts to do the replacement, and keeping the public safe here. We're going to also keep you updated on this status through our social media, which is through Facebook, and that our handle with the Facebook is the City of Mount Vernon, and our Twitter handle is CityMV1805. We'll also notify you through the WENS system and the local media, BAS Broadcasting, WNZR, Mount Vernon News, and of course Knox Pages. So one other thing I want to mention is that part of the road here, it's still closed off. We're not letting any through traffic through the road here because there are a lot of fractures and there's some spongy areas. It's not safe yet, and until we determine what course of action to take, we're going to keep this section of the road closed off. So if you're traveling on West Gambier Street, east or west, you're going to have to go around this block for the time being. And again, we'll keep you updated as we find out more information. But until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay strong, and stay smart.